Hello there, how are you? Welcome to What the Flick. I'm Christy Lemire, and that is Alonso Duralde, and that is Matt Atchity. It's summer.
Yes.
We're all happy about
the
it.
short sleeve button downs are out.
I always,
me.
yeah.
Well, for you, it's always summer.
Every day is summer when you're Tiki Matt. So we've got a lot of movie news for you. I'm someone who never enjoys anything warm or sunny. That would be Batman. He has there are no seasons at Wayne Manor.
Yeah, I guess Batman, he's a winter, right? His whole color scheme,
yes,
he's a winter.
Parts of fall. He's a hazy shade.
Personality
of winter.
Winter.
But there's going to be yet another incarnation of Batman, and the great Matt Reeves, who directed War for the Planet of the Apes and so many movies, is directing it, and it's been in the works for a while, but it is entirely possible that Ben Affleck will not be Batman this time. Would that be a tragedy if somebody else were to play Batman?
Now, is he still going to be Batman in the Justice League linked films?
That's a good question. Many questions
exist. And in the
Suicide
Squad sequel? Do we care?
No,
I don't
no.
know.
So again, this is all rumor and conjecture.
Oh, goody.
Goody, something for us to talk about, yes. But when Ben Affleck was cast as Batman, there was great disparagement and gnashing of teeth, you know. I think anybody being cast in a role like that where people care deeply, they get upset. But Christian Bale was a really good Batman. Michael Keaton is the Batman. This is the correct answer, Michael Keaton at all times. But people were mad about Ben Affleck. What were your thoughts on Ben Affleck as Batman? Was he okay?
Listen, he was the least of the problems with that movie. He was fine. No problems with him as Batman / Bruce Wayne.
And to be fair, he's never really anchored a Batman movie. BVS was as much a Superman movie as it was a Batman movie. Justice League, he's part of an ensemble. Suicide Squad, he makes a cameo. So it's not like he has gotten a full range of Christian Bale even after one movie, much less three. So I honestly have no idea. Also, those movies were terrible for reasons that had nothing to do with Ben Affleck. So it's we can't really pin that on him. So it would, I'd like the control group of what if we had a decent Batman movie that happened to have Ben Affleck in it? How would he be? We don't know.
We don't know. He seemed a little stiff in them, a little subdued. What we're basing all this on is a story in Deadline about how this movie is still in the works. Matt Reeves is rebooting Batman for a new standalone franchise, likely with a new actor to play the Caped Crusader after Ben Affleck. So, who knows? Who should play Batman? I'm putting you on the spot. This is a tough question.
To me, the interesting thing in this story is that Jeff Johns has recently stepped down as the guy running DC Entertainment. And I'm one of the people who thought, oh, that's a good sign for that shared universe, because I thought there was a guy who got it in a way that Zack Snyder hadn't. Not that Zack Snyder was running DC, but putting Jeff Johns in the position to kind of oversee what DC was doing in the film world, that's a guy who's got the credentials to actually make it work really well. Now, with him stepping down, I don't know if it's related, if that is part of
when did he come in, though? What did he oversee, Justice League, or
he kind of came in at the very end of that production process. And so a lot of people thought, oh, okay, he's going to help turn this around. And I can't help but think maybe he just thought it was too much of a mess. Peace out, guys.
Who would I want to see?
Donald Glover.
Okay.
What can't he do?
Right.
I'll tell you what I don't want is I don't want to see the death of his parents again.
In slow motion with the pearls falling and tumbling
which
onto
is,
the
as somebody
sidewalk.
pointed out recently, on real pearl necklaces, they have knots between each pearl so that they don't scatter.
Oh, so Thomas Wayne was...
She was wearing some cheap-ass costume jewelry. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we don't need to see it, right? Because there's 3 people that only ever stay dead in comics, right? Thomas and Martha Wayne.
And Uncle Ben.
And Ben Parker.
Yes.
And that's it. Everybody else comes
And you know
back.
what? Spider-Man Homecoming was great without giving us any of we didn't get the spider bite, no dead uncle, nothing. It was let's just take that as read, Hollywood.
Anyway,
and move on.
We'll stick with this. We'll figure out what all is going to happen to Batman, because he's not going anywhere. There's always going to be more of Batman.